Hey guys, it's Fear, and we are starting up where we left off last time. Going and doing Paladin Dance's quest on getting the relay system. Uh, so a quick update really fast. This video is going to be coming out on Monday. Now, it's supposed to come out on Sunday, but because of my scheduling and because there was the Super Bowl, I could not get it done today, which is when I'm doing this voiceover, because I'm literally doing this and then I'm going to be going to bed and uploading it in the morning. But either way, it's, so, because of the Super Bowl and my job, I literally got off from my job, came home, cleaned up, and watched the Super Bowl and had it, no, not clean up, set up, don't know what I was saying there, and then had to clean up, and I just got my whole thing set up to start recording. Good game though. I wasn't really caring on who won. I was more in it for the ads. Sorry to say to all the football fans out there. However, though, I will admit, I was kind of happy to see the Broncos win. I come from a Broncos family. But yeah, no, I felt the game was actually pretty good. Interesting plays, amazing with the score, in my opinion, with how low it was. I thought it would be a lot higher. Broncos defense knocked out of the park. But I'm kind of going through this area looting it like crazy, because thing I learned in my first like 2-3 playthroughs to just loot an insane amount. Either way though, yeah, Tesla right there. I was happy when I got that. That's a great picture right there. I never looked at it too much while I was playing the game, but it's still pretty fun. But yeah, so I'm trying to do this tonight, get the voiceover tonight, and upload tomorrow. But in some other news, I'm just gonna say this really fast. God, my aim is off. And not that, but can't wait till I get a laser rifle. But anyways, so this week is gonna be very different. So Aiden and I are changing up our our way of filming for our Dark Souls playthrough. So we're gonna be doing that differently now, and but to do that, it's gonna require us to do this like separately for a week, and so instead you're gonna get like either Rainbow Six Siege gameplay or some other gameplay. Oh god, I forgot how little health you started out in the beginning, so I'm not using that at all. I need to get the Silver Shroud armor. Now also how little stim packs do, because I used to just go through those and like without having to try much. That's the one I was looking for. I was looking for that earlier if you didn't notice. Yeah, so I have cut out loading times again. I have done some editing during the Super Bowl. And yeah, so and I'm still very early off in the game. I'm gonna try to keep these up every Sunday. I am gonna be aiming for like anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and 15. So I can get as much done in as much time as possible. Very sorry that you're gonna have to deal with this, because I'm not the best with commentary as of right now, and I've got braces, so it's like I mumble a lot, because braces, they're not fun whatsoever. And I'm also using a different mic, so I have no idea how I'm doing. I might adjust it, so you might hear some like air and all that stuff right now. Okay, that seems to be working a bit better. No, a bit worse. Let's just adjust this. I'm gonna go up a bit. That did not sound good. And let's go through. So I do. Yeah. So I think I die up here soon. I think it's here. Yeah. It's a short ways away. But yeah. So we're gonna try to get through Unlucky Valentine. This Unlucky Valentine, and we're gonna do Sanctuary, which is kind of easy. And we're gonna do that in between these. Just kind of giving you a quick rundown of the video here. So that's what we're going to be kind of doing. And then next time when we start off, I'm going to most likely be going and looking for more information on my son. I'll most likely be doing that, or I might start doing more of the so we get the junk jet, great gun. I actually never used it in the first playthrough. I might use a bit in this one. I know you can upgrade to be pretty good. I did love the rocket launcher though. Broadside is also amazing in this game. That's one of my need to get guns. But yeah, so yeah, there's some stuff I still have to do in this game. I might be doing some more of the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. I actually will admit this. I liked doing the Brotherhood of Steel playthrough because I felt that was actually pretty fun. And I mean, with all the stuff that the Brotherhood of Steel has, it's just OP. And I'm most likely going to be trying to use a suit of T-51 power armor when I decide on which faction I'm choosing, which is already the Railroad, because that's the one I've yet to get the ending for. It's kind of where you're saying me become an idiot. Because I don't recognize what's going to happen. It's been like, literally, I got this game as soon as it came out, and I did not play this. Like, I got to this part on the first day, so this part I completely forgot about. I was just like, ooh, bunch of XP. Not really thinking so much, and I almost die here. I keep hitting the wrong button because I'm used to, I was playing Dark Souls, so I'm used to other stuff, and, but yeah, Dark Souls 2, we're definitely going to do that. Dark Souls 3, we're going to definitely try to do. We're going to definitely get that game to play. That game looks amazing. I'm debating on Doom, to be honest with you. That game actually looks pretty fun to me. So I might do some Doom gameplay, see how that works out. The Division looks decent, and this is where I die like an idiot. I completely forgot about this part, so that was my fault. I did just jump cut to that where I fixed it, so I didn't want to let you guys see me try to hack the terminal again. And of course I walk out there because I'm like, oh, it has to be safe. No, it's not. And I made the mistake, the first time I did that is when I'm like, oh, I can get out to these doors and I'll be injured. I am going to do a lot of looting here, so I am going to be over encumbered, just to give you a quick heads up. So I'm going to be walking pretty slow for a short while until I can level up, which is going to be at the end of this quest. God. Yeah, because I do invest in a lot of caps so I can get shops and whatnot and buy better equipment. Again, I'm gonna try to buy the big boy and get the Merv upgrade to it, because that's pretty deadly on its own, and I got it's fun. So now I'm gonna slowly walk over to him. I'm gonna also invest in one to go
cooked by those flames. But thanks to my power armor, I'm still in one piece. The important thing is that we're still alive. We have a way to get to the transmitter. Let's go.
So I am though going to try to get the Merv upgrade, because that thing is just deadly. I mean, for the big boy, because if you haven't used it, it basically shoots 16 mini nukes at the cost of 2, I believe. But the Broadsider, I'm definitely going to be doing that quest, because the Broadsider is just amazingly fun. I've used the Kill Death Claws. If you fully upgrade it, it just becomes this amazingly fun weapon to use. And it's just so fun, because you get the steady barrel on it, and you get the 3-shot cannon ball, so it's just boom, 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 reload, just like pull off the cartridge, put on anyone, and it's just death. There's a few other things I'm thinking about though. DLC though, I do plan on doing that, because I am really excited for the DLC, and possibly even modding. Aiden just walked in like a weirdo. I'm not going to be touching any of those electronics now, even if you tell me to touch them, because don't worry about it. But yeah, dang, I'm only 9 minutes into this. This is kind of fun. But yeah, so I'm kind of going through my character right now, seeing what stuff I can drop, what stuff I can carry, because I'm over encumbered if you can't tell. You gonna just stand there? Say something! Do it. Okay, you know what? Just screw it. I don't care.
Anal juices.
Thank you! I'm gonna leave that in there, cause, I'm just lazy right now. So yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know what I'm doing there, but yeah, so I'm over encumbered again, so I can kind of, you know, basically be moving slow right now, and I'm gonna try to get the strong back perk, I think that's what it's called, so I can sprint faster while I'm over encumbered, because that makes it a lot easier. I'm really happy they added that perk in. I'm also debating if I should get Elder Scrolls Online, because I heard that game was fun, but I don't know yet. It looks decent, but I kind of want to invest the money into it. And, I'm trying to think of any other new games that are coming out. Watch Dogs 2, that I'm actually definitely going to get. I did enjoy the first one. The story was a bit empty. Like, they didn't do enough with the story, in my opinion. They made it very short. But I will admit, I did have some fun with it. Story was interesting, gameplay was interesting, evading cops became really easy if you figured out the way. Shut up. If you knew how to avoid the cops, though, it became very easy. You just gotta get in the boat and just drive down the drive into the lake or so, because they never had boats. That was the funny thing. And if you could disable the helicopters, because it's the only way they could reach you, and I just equipped a laser rifle because I needed something that does more damage. I got more ammo for that now. So let's give you a lot of ammo. But yeah, if you could do that, it's just you would not be caught for so long. Thanks for the warning again. Like, I couldn't tell from how slow I was moving. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of pull that up, see how much weight I have right now, see if I need to move some. Kind of maybe. Gonna loot that. I mean, in the beginning, you kind of want to loot any first aid kits you get, because you never know if you're gonna need it. If you watch the first episode, you know it was really bad. Like, just really bad with my commentary. And you know that I missed, like, episodes 1 through 4, really, because I had music playing in them, and I was like, oh crap. And I'm checking through my perks right now, just, you know, to see. Strong back, yeah, that's the one I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna invest slightly in science. I might need that to do what I was gonna do here with the automatic pistols. Make that automatic, that laser rifle. But I realized later on, it's like that it lowers its damage by a good amount, so I'm not gonna do that. That's sort of just stupid. And I've got a good trigger finger already. Got that CS:GO gameplay going on. I'm actually not that good at it. I'm decent.
Dance?
Well,
just finally reached rank 3, which is sad, but I haven't played it for a while.
I thought we worked well as a team.
agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Thank you for giving something that makes me even more overcumbered. But it's a great gun.
That isn't necessary.
I insist.
I'm gonna take the Moss Road here.
The Brotherhood believes in paying all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal. We had a lot thrown at us back there. Our op could have ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier. There's no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. The way I see it, you've got a choice. You could spend the rest of your life wandering from place to place, trading an extra hand for a meager reward. Or you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and make your mark on the world. So, what do you say?
I'd be honored to join.
So I'm gonna
That's
be,
what I wanted to
I'm
hear.
gonna agree because
Meet me
I
back
want
at the
to
police
get the
station and
max
we'll
amount of
discuss the
XP possible. So I'm gonna do up to Blind Betrayal now, which is out there. Thank God this levels me up so I can do Lone Wanderer perk. I am gonna choose this perk because yeah, so I was just sort of checking that. I am gonna choose this perk because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, no, I was trying to get in by holding it. But I'm getting this perk because it works very well. And I'm gonna try to go Lone Wanderer in this series, just to be honest. Debating between any of those, and then I see the Lone Wanderer perk I've got left. Which I'm choosing because, again, I can carry 50 extra stuff. I think that's the one I choose right now. Yeah, no, this is the one I choose. But yeah, so I'm choosing that only because I can't get strong back, which I would have gladly chosen over this. But, hey, you know, I'll take the extra 50 carrying weight any other day. I do have to get my strength up, though, to get to strong back, which is kind of not that fun. I am going to go through and collect the bobbleheads, but on my own time, so I'm not going to record it. And we're going to go to Sanctuary here so I can store all my junk. And I'm going to avoid talking to Mama Murphy because I just don't really like talking to her all that much. It's sort of a pain. But yeah, so to get any other barrel, I don't have the fiber optics I need. So I'm going to kind of go in and just sort of mess around here. Yeah, the Institute rifle that's automatic, it loses a lot of damage, so I'm not really gonna, I'm gonna try not to really use that much. But I am gonna talk to Trash Can Carla.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
I wouldn't threaten, but I'm just gonna go with barter.
Oh, I have a little bit of everything.
So yeah, I do sell all my automatic Institute pistols, because, well, yeah. I sell all but one, and I think I end up selling it because it helps me earn a lot more money at the very end. Yeah, so I'm kind of, you know, trying to balance it out at about like 240, get as close as I can to it, and then yeah. I do pick up some stuff from her as well, like some fiber optic stuff. So I can buy, so I can fix up, so I can get the regular barrel for the automatic Institute pistol, because with, you know, exchanging mods, which is something I really enjoyed in this. I'm wondering how they're going to integrate this in the next Elder Scrolls, which I am already excited about, even though they have yet to announce it. But also Skywind, if anybody has ever seen that, that is if you have never heard of it, I'm sure you have, but that looks amazing, and it's been in development for like 4 or 5 years now. 3 to 5 years now. I think it's been like 3 or 4 years now, and it's they're upgrading the graphics of Morrowind to Skyrim, and they're connecting them, so it's just, you know, seamless travel. And
Hey, Carla.
but.
Hey there.
You know, so it sounds pretty easy, but there's
I'll
so
take a
much
look,
empty
sure.
space in
Yeah,
Morrowind because of how big the map was. They have to add in places and design stuff, add in quests and whatnot. So that's what's taking them forever. But they're also going to add in Cyrodiil, apparently, Oblivion into it. So it's Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim all in one game. I believe that's what it is now, but I know there's always Morrowind and Skyrim. I'm gonna take the Sanctuary.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. I'll try to make myself useful. No one needs to see you.
I've already built the bed, so I'm gonna be just kind of getting this
Hey,
out of the way
Sturgis.
here.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great.
Yeah,
Thanks
my name
again.
is Mick Dublin.
I feel better already.
Gonna go for the
Now
average.
we have a reliable supply of clean water.
Uh,
I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we need to get some crops established.
And that's
start
sort of what
planting
my
right away.
main
Good
goal
deal.
is here right now. My side goal is to get more crops because they don't have that many, so kind of would be useful to plant some. I don't know if I have any more to do. It's been like a few days since I recorded this. Yeah, I got some razor grain. I'll just plant that down, you know, sort of get so I can farm that. That idiot Savage perk working for me right there. That's a good perk in my opinion. I really enjoy that. Back to the Skywind. It's gonna be very interesting. Like I'll most likely download it on my laptop, my
Hey, Carl.
terrible PC
You again.
to play it even
Here's
because
a tray.
Let's see what you got.
I've got
Yeah,
Skyrim on that computer, but I mean, I remember back to when to like 2010 actually is when I first saw Morrowind. But I remember, you know, just waking up in the morning and because my school didn't start till like 8 o'clock, and I was always an early bird, so I would always wake up early in the morning. So I'd be up at like 6 a.m. naturally, not even an alarm, naturally, and I'd just sit outside, play that game for an hour, and then get ready and head out to school because I lived right by the school. But yeah, I remember that. I'd just sit down on our original Xbox and play Morrowind. That was with my stepbrothers, and I remember playing that, and that game was fun. I mean, I remember sitting down, you know, after school, getting home, sitting down, because my stepbrother might get home before me. Sometimes I forget what his exact school schedule was. But, you know, I'd get home, me and my brother would get home, and I'd do my homework, and then he'd be done already, and I'd sit down and just watch him play Morrowind, and just die of laughter, because we would just be making so many jokes, and he, oh god, it was just so funny, because he created a spell that basically was a nuke, and the earliest stages of it, okay, it was so good, but he would do is like, ooh, a city, and then he would just lob it, and like, it would lob up in the air and fall down, and what he would do is he would just lob it straight up, it would come down, and then everyone in the city would die. That was it, and that's what it did, and it would be like some of the biggest cities, some of the small cities, and it was just so funny, and he got to the point where it would kill off about half the map. That's what it would do. So he'd like lob it up and then like on the side of it you would just get all these messages like cannot continue this quest, cannot continue this quest. But I'm gonna go down to Fenway Park here, Diamond City, not Fenway Park, Diamond City, and pick up my issue of public occurrences.
Selling papers is
Um,
busy work, mister.
Hi
but-
there.
What happened though is, and so I mean we'd be dying of laughter at that point. It was just so funny. And then another thing that happened was and I'm gonna be hitting after Nick Valentine now, but what was so funny is that yeah. Sorry, excuse me. That was a sneeze there. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna be leaving that in because yeah. And then he made himself so fast that if you put the thumbstick like all the way, like push the thumbstick all the way forward, and I just equipped that gun there because it's even better. And okay, I've just jump cut to where we have to go. This is Swan's Lake, I think is what it's called. I hate Swan. He's a super mutant behemoth, and I'm gonna try to avoid it and not engage him because, oh god, that's not fun at all. And right by here there is a thing for the railroad, and I hate getting close to the lake because I have had to fight him, and I have hated it because how painful it was. And this is for the railroad. Yeah, Good. Protectron's not attacking me. I'm not going to engage it because of how weak I am at this very early state. But so we're going to go in and we're going to make our way to Nick Valentine. But no, so
Join it, skinny.
what happened was though is he would move, like if you push the thumbstick all the way forward, he would launch himself into a gray area.
About that detective snoop.
I kinda let them
What does he
speak,
do?
but-
Locks him up. He ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let us know. She'll start swinging that bat
Um,
in your face.
So I mean they're kind of done talking. I think they are.
Who's there?
But he would launch himself into a gray area, and it was just so funny because we'd be dying of laughter how bad it was. And like the area would be gray, and I'm stuck now in the game. Okay, there we go. And I mean, you could see like still like part of the map, like you could see the area you would have to go to load.
Wait.
Like you could see the different areas. So like you know how you would load, like you would open up a door and load you into a different area. He would launch himself into the area in between there, so he could go to like in between. He could go from the main like town street into another house without having to go through the loading screen, and it was just so funny. Now the game wouldn't save that well, or would glitch out very badly if that was the case, but it was still hilarious. I mean, you'd be dying laughing from this. I'm checking these mirrors for bobby pins, because, you know, you can find them every so often. Those are really useful. But yeah, that's what would happen, and we were just dying laughing from that. There's a grenade, and I'm too stupid not to realize it, but I don't know how I survived that. At this early stage of my level, I should be dead. But yeah, we would just be dying a lot from that, and the best weapon in the game was weirdly enough a mallet, a judge's hammer, so to speak, and that's what he used to kill the final boss, so to speak, the god that you have to kill to become like a god. And you know, he even went through the DLC. I don't know if he completed it, but he went through it, and that was fun. And there's some caps stats right there. You always want to look for those. Those are useful for me especially. But yeah, it was just really funny because of that, and it was just funny because of the whole idea that he'd be running around at a very fast speed nonetheless, with nothing but a judge's hammer. And sadly, that's an expert, which I don't have. I'm not upgrading that right now. I'm not focusing on lockpicking. I am going to upgrade that here soon to get to advanced, because that's useful, and expert and hopefully master. I'm trying to get my character build though up so he can take a lot of damage and deal out a lot of damage at the same time. Because that's always useful in this game. But at the same time though, lockpicking can give you a lot of XP to help you with that, so I'm most likely going to be doing that here soon. Yeah. But I am really excited for Skyrim, because that's going to be amazing, I'm sure. Because, I mean, those games are just fun in general. They are making those two games, though, like Skyrim, like the expansions. And again, seamless entering, that's going to be extremely fun. We did play Oblivion. That was a fun game. I enjoyed Skyrim, but Oblivion, we actually bought the game Year Edition, and we were playing it. We both beat the main campaign, and then we went through the whole thing for Shield Growth. I forget which one that is. Yeah, Aiden beat that game 7 times. Aiden really loves Elder Scrolls. I thought I just did there. I've only beat it a few times, so I haven't beat it as many times as Aiden has. The Invincible Horses, those were fun as well. You could literally throw Shadowmere off a cliff and he would still be alive. Shadowmere would still be alive. It was just fun. Now, I never played to completion like Aiden did, to be honest with you. Aiden did like the Dark Brotherhood, he did like everything for it. I did like the campaign and like the Fighters Guild, the arena definitely. I love the arena most of all. The arena and some of the Dark Brotherhood. But yeah, that's sort of what I did. But Skyrim, I did the Dark Brotherhood. Actually, my brother Logan loved that game a lot. I mean, he like called it. I was like, oh, this is a stupid purchase. Made a dumb decision, and he really enjoyed it, which I think says a lot about it. Yeah, but he really enjoyed it. I went around and found like all the towns. I actually never beat the campaign. I'm gonna be honest here, I never beat the story of Skyrim. I know how the story went, but I never beat it, which I kind of kicked myself to this day about. I'm like, how could I not have done that? And I was a higher level than Logan ever was in it. And I did a lot of side quests though. I did a lot of side quests. Did a lot of blacksmithing. Did a lot of other stuff that Logan never really did. But Logan did do a lot more of the story than me. And the main reason was because the atmosphere for the dungeons worked way too well on me, to be honest with you. I hated those things. Well, I didn't hate them. They were amazingly well designed, but in a way that made me like not want to go into them. If I could avoid going into them, I gladly would avoid. But yeah, like I crafted like all the armor. I crafted like every piece of armor I could. I crafted like every suit of armor, which took me a while, but that was fun because I mean finding the materials and getting the gold to buy what you need for said materials, that's really hard. You do have to sell a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I mean, wooden plates and bowls, they are not that expensive, but thank God I had a lot of those. You got some coolant there. I don't know what that's for. I think that's for crafting darts, for the syringe rifle. Syringes for the syringe rifle. No, I think it starts. I'm going through looting a lot because I figure that's really useful. I mean, that's what I did in the very beginning of my other playthroughs, as previously stated. The Super Bowl, again, I don't want to go back to that. That was really good. I love how, I'm going to admit, one of my favorite ads, and it was definitely, because I'm a massive baseball fan, one of my favorite ads was definitely when they did the insurance one, and like where they're Kate throwing the football and then finally and like the last person for like the last one, for the last ad of it is Deadpool being the last person to catch the ball. I'm just like kind of cracking up at that point. Yay, a dinner fork from a lunchbox. You get some pretty good stuff out of those actually. But yeah, so I mean I kind of was just laughing at them like, oh, that's good right there. Yeah, so I'm again looting around just insanely a lot. I'm debating if I should keep these at an hour because it's very hard for me to do an hour's worth of commentary, to be honest with you. Quit shaming me, Aiden. I'm doing this voiceover in a very public area. So, I got like Aiden walking back and forth in front of me. Like, it's not even in close at all. Like, I'm shocked there's no echo from these recordings here. But we do have a really good mic to pick up this stuff. I actually need to still show Aiden the setup for this. That's something I really should do. I love the lean thing in this. I was just kind of messing around, so to speak, like an idiot. But yeah, I love the laser rifles because they have a very little amount of recoil. Like this one especially has a very little amount of recoil and deals a good amount of damage, to be honest with you. Would I use it to fight super mutants? No. But I like it. I'm taking a Vault 114 jumpsuit because I'm gonna be honest here. I do try to take at least one jumpsuit from every single vault. I don't know why, but I just do that. It requires a key or something. I don't know. That's it. But there's been one last night. Aiden, Logan, and one of Aiden's friends, Kyle, is over for the night, and we're messing around, and one of our favorite songs is from Starbound, and it's titled Greatest. It's like Greatest or Best Zelda Rap, and it's on Eagle Rapper's channel, and it's just hilariously well made. I mean, and it's a joke to the classic thing from Legend of Zelda. From the very first game, you meet this old man, and he's like, and you meet him in a cave, and he says, "Take this." He says, "It's dangerous to go alone. Take this." And he hands you a wind sword. That's your first weapon in the game. He hands you this sword, and it's your first weapon in the game, and it's just sort of a very memorable moment. And these guys are just so funny because they're gamers obviously because of this, but they just make fun of that so much with it, and it's just hilarious. I mean, if you can, go watch it. I mean, we were dying of laughing and quoting it the whole night, and even my dad, like, in the morning, he's like, "What are you guys laughing at?" And I told him, and he's just like, "Oh, okay," but I mean, it was just simple because we were quoting it. I mean, we would be quoting it. I was just randomly like throw it on or so, and while we're playing some Dark Souls, on our other channel, on another save file. God, that's fun. We are. We might do a Bloodborne gameplay. I want to be honest here, but yeah, I'm looking for the guy right now. I'm not realizing where he is. It's sort of obvious, just gotta look down that hole.
Fraidy
But
cats.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we go down the hole. Yeah, I'm like half health now. I would live off of half health in my other games, but what it was though is it was just so funny because yeah, you might be doing Bloodborne because I mean the game looks fun. It's made by the same people who make Dark Souls, and that's sort of just really fun. Maybe the same people who make Dark Souls. Game looks amazing. I've watched gameplay on it. I hear it's amazing. It's pretty hard, and I really want to. And I mean, I like Dark Souls because of how painfully hard it is sometimes. No, when you say that's what she said there. If you listen, that's what I was trying to avoid, but I said screw it. Don't know why you can't take those lights. I would actually like to take those lights and bring them up on the settlement, but they I mean, like, but when you play those games and you get to like another like bonfire, so to speak, you really like feel proud of yourself. You're like, yeah, I did something, even though it may not sound like it. And to others who don't play video games. But what was it though? Oh yeah, no, I chose Fortune Finder obviously there because I mean. That's how I made a lot of bottle caps, is by looking in containers. So you can earn a lot via that. And like no one's down here right now, so I'm gonna kind of look through it a bit. But what happened? But yeah, so I'm kind of looking through here, just really fast, see if there's anything good. Yeah, and I'm also that night we were watching Birdman, and holy crap, that was just hilarious. Of what he was saying, like of the channel series, of the videos he was reacting to, not trademarked, fine, but it was trademarked, or copyrighted. The videos, yeah, he was reacting to in a sort of way, but those were just hilarious. I mean, we were laughing so much at them. You got enough water there? Can't see it right now, but I can just walk in front of me with like a Gatorade bottle full of water and a jug of water. No, it's Praise the Sun. God. And he's the bigger Dark Souls fan. So we're just about to rescue Valentine here. Valentine. And once we get him out, then we're gonna, you know, sort of run through here, finish up what's needed. Again, I'm excited for mine to come to consoles because if you can't tell, I'm playing this on PS4. Because I don't have a computer that can run it. It's gonna get the speech ball hit. That's always useful. I'm gonna take those holotapes. If you haven't heard those are pretty funny. I'm not gonna play those. I have to talk to.
Life and limb. Old private eye.
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my wife. Took my son. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. She's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Okay, there we go. So we're gonna try to sneak out. You don't really have to do much sneaking. But yeah, I completely skipped over this. But I am really excited for modding to come to the console versions because I mean there's already some good mods out there, and the Creation Cast name come out, and he's a glitch right now. So I mean, I'm sure if I just leave, he'll get back. But I'm kind of, I don't know what, I'm trying to talk to him right now just to see if it can be fixed, which won't really fix it. So I'm just kind of going to head down here, see if it changes that at all. And yeah, he gets free. Luckily, that's a good glitch. Good thing it fixed itself. Really happy about that because I'm not gonna like reload a save that happened very far back ago. I'm sure. One of the biggest issues about this game, you forget when you save, and you hate when you die and you forgot like where you're saved again. So you're gonna kind of sneak around here. It's like, oh, watch out. I don't really need to worry about that as long as you can. You know, I mean, if you're trying not to take, if you're trying to take as little damage as possible, yeah. But I mean, they're not that big of an issue. They're not like like super mutants. Because even like at my level in my other game, like 47 or so, they're still a pain to deal with. You gotta kind of look around here. Even though weirdly enough, even though I looked around here already, I'm still doing it like an idiot. I don't like how they've like either got like submachine guns or just pistols, because that's sort of funny. I'm gonna loot through here. I did not loot here originally, so I'm gonna just double check everything, make sure I got everything I need. We're almost done here with Unlucky Valentine, which I'm kind of happy about. I'm gonna admit, Nick was actually one of my favorite companions in my games. He had his quest though that you could do with him. That was a fun one. That I actually really enjoyed. Didn't not enjoy going to the police station in Quincy, but I did enjoy the rest. Like I died there. I'm like, ah, crap. So I had to go reload. So I had to reload a save, head back to Quincy. Had to kill everyone there again. So that wasn't that fun. Then I got to leave, and then I found Quincy. Then I found the police station. Got away from the police station. Fast traveled back. Got a Brotherhood of Steel Vertibird with me. Went in and got us both into power armor so we could fight the Assaultron. And I had to throw a bunch of crowd. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna loot the body though, because I do loot a lot. I'm basically a raider, so to speak, but that kills people who are hostile to them. I don't go around killing random people. You know, probably the best part about it was, you know, you can kill people who request characters. And I mean, sadly you couldn't request, but I mean, you can still do that. And if you're trying to do a kill everything playthrough, that really worked, because you could just kill them if it was a side quest and you didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, and I mean, again, you could become a mega death god, like what Aang did with his makeshift nuke system. There's a lot of preserved stuff in here, so I'm gonna take that and use that stuff because that's really useful. That really is good for health regen without getting any rads, which is good, and also has more health than stuff like rads, which is even better. I mean, if I wanted to try to keep very good health, I might do the radiation one. So I might do animal friend as well or something like that, because radiation is just terrible. I'm gonna also upgrade my charisma a lot. Get cap collector, because I do plan on trying to earn money. Gonna raid this first aid kit, obviously. And you can craft your own stim packs, and I completely forget how, so I'm gonna have to do that later. That was advanced, sadly, and I forget what was in there. I forget if it was good loot or bad. I do sell like most of my drugs, like jets, like a bunch of other stuff. I want to definitely level up before I do any of the Buzzload stuff, because find those communities is kind of bad, and it's a pain to do. So we're I'm gonna search through here a bit more. We're gonna head up and there's just like boxes of just altitudes. Now we're gonna head up and we're going to fight Skinny Malone. I'll keep my mouth shut through this fight.
Nicky, what are you doing? You coming to my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
That wasn't the plan originally, but hey, tempting.
Hey, I'm the one in charge here. You got something to say? Say it to me.
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk, and we won't come back.
Like hell you won't. Don't you get it? All the other crews in the area will see this as weakness. Then they'll come for me. Sorry. Time to give you both the hard goodbye.
Skinny Malone. Think he's lighter or heavier with all those bullets? Probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. It's going to be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Hey, Valentine.
Are you ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
And that's Unlucky Valentine complete. And so we're gonna most likely focus on getting to the next episode. But because I'm right, but I am gonna go to the combat zone. So if you don't know about it, this place, it's just basically, it was planned to be arena apparently for kind of content. Could you be any louder with that? Yes. Good. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the combat zone, fight the raiders away, fight the raiders off. This is obviously where I don't want to be, so I'm kind of gonna try to run away and get to where the actual fighting is, where the actual combat zone is. But I'm gonna go to the combat zone and try to get this place cleared out. And I mean, Kate's also a fun companion who I've used before. But yeah, so I'm gonna fight these guys off. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my aim right now. I'm gonna be injured as soon as why I'm so crouched now. And you know, Raiders actually has decent stuff. But this was sort of one of my fun things to do. I was really angry when so depressed. Not depressed. Disappointed, maybe a decent word to use, to find out that this was originally planned to be a arena, which I mean I actually thought that from the E3 gameplay, but it was cut content, and they cut a lot of content on this. 20 Leagues Under the Sea, Brother Steel Ending, and the arena or the combat zone, arena and the combat zone. And I'm actually really hoping, this is one of the reasons why I'm excited for mods, is because they'll most likely be, these modders will be making these for mods. And to say that they're going to be good is unknown. But like, even in Skyrim apparently they're going to have an arena, so what the heck, Bethesda? Honestly, I have no idea why. I wish they had an arena and all those, because believe me, the arena in Oblivion was actually my favorite part of the game, to be honest with you. I love that. Let's finish this whole thing up and we'll get into some combat. Oh boy.
This round. Kate is the undisputed winner. And who's this? Come on down where we can see ya. Wait, who let you? Buddy, I'd find some cover, quick! Looks like someone got lost!
Okay, so there we go. So just gonna fight this place. I'm gonna look through here again, as per usual. I'm trying to find the person who keeps something on that's gonna go on. Because believe me, I hate these, and they do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly heal up here. I'm gonna try to get the Silver Shroud mission done as soon as I can get to Good Neighbor. I'm just debating if I should do that. I most likely will.
That one was ugly anyway.
I'll try to find. No, I'm not gonna find Sean. I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna find Sean, then I'm gonna do that one mission. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna find Sean, then I'm gonna do the Silver Shroud mission. I'm gonna have to meet Nick in Good Neighbor, so I'm gonna do Good Neighbor by then. I think it was actually right after I met Valentine and Good Neighbor for like memories in the memory den that they did the Silver Shroud. I want to admit, the Silver Shroud is one of my favorite quests in this game. I mean, it's just very well written. The armor is amazing. with the upgrades. Like, I've got a max upgrade on my other accounts, and I use that because of how good it is. And then the silver machine gun, I upgraded that as well, and that was fun. That gun's deadly, and I used that for when I was fighting as the silver shroud in the game. Yeah, but and I even saw some mods for this already. But the there's a mod that allows you to wear the silver shroud armor with like other armor over it, like combat armor, which I think just looks really good in this game. There's a mod for that, which I'll most likely be using out. I might try to do some vanilla gameplay, but I'm also do like some slight modding, not like big ones like you know, I can get an OP weapon, but like start to weapon crafting, weapon crafting, and armor crafting, the armor system, and crafting system in general. Like crafting stuff for like a settlement. Those are most likely what I'll be just using. I won't be doing much. I mean, I'll do most likely skins for like power armor, but again, nothing too much. I'm not gonna go over the top here with like these weapons that are never gonna be in the Fallout universe and just go ahead and use those. I am gonna be using the last one though in this gameplay. Not in this gameplay, but in this playthrough, is what I should say. Because that thing's deadly. I used it to fill out the Brotherhood of Steel in my Institute gameplay, and I never used VATS. I would never really use VATS, but I used VATS for that, and it was just death, like in one shot. I'm also a Gatling laser, because once I get one of those, I can do a lot of damage. Because I get big guns and upgrade that like crazy, so it can get up to like 24 damage per shot, and that was in my last playthrough, that I did. And that was with it not even on max. I got to the second best upgrade that I could get without like losing its rate of fire. Because I mean, I felt that's better if you haven't keep its rate of fire. It shoots really fast already, so you don't want to change that up at all. Don't lower it to what like to the charging barrel, which makes it shoot a lot slower. Because I've killed a lot of it saved me from getting attacked more by feral ghouls if I just use it with how fast it shoots. Its accuracy is not the best, to be honest with you. Especially not in VATS so much. I mean, it can still be pretty good though. I've used it. I'm still searching like crazy in here. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna collect some jet apparently that I just spotted about that far away, looting her. Okay, now we're gonna talk to Tommy.
Well, that could have gone worse.
I don't know. It seemed quite the performance from where I was standing.
Are you fucking high or something? Why am I asking? Of course you are.
Still won the fight, didn't I?
You're strung out and getting sloppy is what you are. Of course, I suppose you ain't gotta worry about that now. Seems this one just put us out of business. I'm not sure if I should kiss you or have my little bird here feed you your own entrails.
I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like you guys might be in trouble.
Trouble? Nah. But keeping those idiots entertained was what kept the lights on. Not exactly sure what we're gonna do now.
To hell with them. More'll come. Just need a quick breather and I'll be ready to go.
Oh, breather? What? So you can slam more of that junk into your arm? Now, you know what? I think this was a blessing in disguise. You caught the end of that bout. What'd you think of Kate's work?
She's clearly talented.
See? At least someone knows skill when they see it.
It ain't your fighting skills I'm concerned with. So here's my predicament. I suddenly got no audience. No audience means I got no caps coming in. And if you ain't bringing in caps, little bird, you ain't an asset. You're a liability to me and to yourself. So, here's what I'm thinking. What say I let you take over her contract? She goes with you, watches your back. Look, you'd be doing me a favor while I try to get the place back in order. What do you say?
Me? And him?
Not interested.
Shame. I usually got a pretty good sense for matchups. How about we say you'll think about it? You change your mind, we'll be here. You'd still be game, wouldn't you, little bird?
If it means not having to put up with you. He can't come back soon enough.
Good. And it's settled. You decide you want to be paired with the best. You're welcome, anytime. Maybe we'll have the place cleaned up by then. Bring in a less bloodthirsty clientele. And here, the purse from the last fight. Consider it a retainer.
You change your mind, you come find me.
Okay, so I didn't choose Patreon because again, kind of go wander here a bit, and also because I never really used pages. Specific games, and I mean I just got community combat zone to Sanctuary, but that was because it seems like I left the combat zone my fast travel to Sanctuary, so I just want to save some time there and just get out like that window gameplay. And so I'm like Sanctuary here, so and I do plan on doing the Salem quest to get rid of fuel.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home.
Surges.
Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Okay, so, what was it? So, and I'm gonna most likely do the Museum of Witchcraft, quest. To be honest with you, I kind of don't want to that was really not fun. That required me to use a Gatling laser and, Paladin. And that was usually being 75, so I'm gonna at least go around level 27 to be honest with you. Go to as 10.
Sturgis.
Yo, let's wait. No, I'm not dying. I did look
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
And that's it. I am going to just quickly repair my Zoom T45 left arm. I should really repair the leg as well, but I'm not going to do that in this episode. I want to go I might do some side quests, like off camera. It's going to be a very long series of me just doing all the quests I can, because I've got over like 2 days worth, and that's going to be over 48 hours worth. I'm not going to try not to do that. But what I am doing is I'm some purifiers for YouTube. It's a purified water. I did just wake up, so
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else
Episode, and hopefully
I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat,
the
though.
next episode. Bye.